Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So guys, I'm coming on right now because today is Sunday and I'm doing a Father's Day special. Me and Jerry from jerri-Ellen from Cooking with Neighbors is doing a Father's Day special collab today with our father's favorite meals. Now, my dad had a lot of favorite meals, okay? My dad passed on about 2 years ago. And he had a lot of favorite meals. He loved American tomatoes, which I've made on here before, guys. He loved, what else? He was the biggest fan of breakfast, guys. Loved his bacon, his eggs. His eggs had to be perfect. They couldn't be broken. He liked them over easy. He loved home fries, guys. Loved home fries. He couldn't have his home fries burnt. He used to go to the diner, guys. I'll tell you a story. He used to go to the diner and they saw him coming. If his home fries were burnt, he'd send them back. If his eggs weren't like how he liked them, he'd send them back. You know, he was just really a stickler with his breakfast. And but he loved his breakfast. So what I'm going to make in honor of him today, guys, is bacon, eggs, toast, and home fries, guys. I'm going to make homemade home fries. So I'm going to get started on cutting the potato up. All right, I have the bacon already cooking. Now listen, guys, go to jerri-Ellen from Cooking with Neighbors today. Sometime today she's going to be putting a video up of something that her dad really liked. So go and check her out. She's got a great channel. You guys will love it. Now I'm going to cut these in fairly small pieces because I want them to be, I want them to cook quick. Move you back here. The bacon's cooking. He doesn't like anything. He didn't like any of his stuff burnt. So I got to go check that bacon and make sure because I want to do exactly how my dad did it. So I'm just cutting these in little small pieces. I cut it diagonally, and then I'm just going to cut them like this. This is how the diner did it, and he was a fan. He loved the diner. I'm telling you, he loved it. But like I said, when we were us kids, even going with him as adults, whatever, we used to go out to eat with him and stuff for breakfast especially. We used to hide our faces because he just wouldn't he would tell them. And sometimes he wasn't nice about it. So the poor waitress always got the brunt of it. But he was who he was, guys. All right, guys, so I got the pan heating up. I'm just going to finish the rest of these potatoes. And the bacon is going to be done very shortly. The bacon's almost done. So I'm going to shut that off and really just put that aside. I just lost a potato overboard. These cut up. So guys, comment down below what you're doing for your dad today, if anything, or your hubby, or your husband, your boyfriend. I just said that. Yeah. Comment down below what you guys are doing for Father's Day. We're hanging out. I'm making my husband an Italian gravy today. All right, guys. So here's the potatoes cooking. I have them on a pretty high flame. I'm going to start seasoning them up in a few minutes and let them get really nice and tender and golden brown, but not burnt, guys. Remember, my dad did not like his home fries burnt, and let me tell you, he would call the waitresses out on it. Here's the bacon, just like how he liked it, not burnt, but a little crispy. Perfect, guys. So I'm going to keep those on the side. I'm going to wait for these to cook, and I'm going to get go get the bread for the toast, and I have the eggs right here. So I hope the eggs come out good. We'll see. All right, guys, I seasoned it with salt and pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. You can see that. I put a little bit more butter in here. I'm letting them saute so they get nice and brown, not crisp, not burnt, but crispy. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the oil, the grease out of the pan from the bacon. I'm going to wipe it out a little bit, put a little bit of butter in it, and I'm going to make the eggs right in here. Now, the eggs, again, guys, are going to be very precarious because I need them to not break. Okay, it was very important to my dad, and I want to honor his memory today and make his favorite thing. The potatoes are coming really good. I just checked them. They're just about tender, nice and brown, not burnt, guys. You'll see. And I'm going to make toast for him. Well, for me and for him. Guys, also, my dad, his food had to be burning hot. And I know where I get it from because I'm the same way. If my food isn't hot, I hate putting it in the microwave. I have to reheat it, but if I have to, I will because I just need it piping hot. And that's how he was. If he got cold eggs at the diner, watch out, people. Back it was going. So yeah, he was difficult, but he wanted things a certain way, and he loved his breakfast like that. And he thought if he was paying for it, that's what he would get. And even when we were younger, my mom in later years, my mom told us that he would be such a stickler with his eggs. If she broke his eggs, she'd have to make a whole nother egg, or he would be not happy. So yeah, so he was a pain in the butt when it kind of came to that, but he loved his breakfast, and that's where I get my love of breakfast from, because I'm a real breakfast person. I love breakfast, and especially exactly what he likes: eggs, home fries, toast, and bacon, guys. That was his go-to. He also loved, in his later years, oatmeal. He used to go to this diner that he used to take me to by where his house was a few years back, a couple of years before he passed, not even a couple of years, and he wanted me to taste this oatmeal that this diner had made. He loved it. It was so good. So he did like oatmeal in his later years, and but he was a real egg over easy person. So that's why I'm making this today. So comment down below, guys, again, what you guys are doing to honoring your dads today. If you're doing something, if they've passed, if you have a little story about, a little comment about them, or just give us some insight. And I'd love to hear about it. I love when you guys, comment below and all of that. And don't forget to go to jerri-Ellen from Cooking with Neighbors, guys, to check out her video. All right, guys. So here it is. I'm heating the pan up on like a medium to low heat. More medium than anything. What I'll do is after I put the eggs in, I'll switch them over to the middle flame, because I don't want them to get overcooked. He did not like an overcooked egg. He liked over easy, so I just want to make them like that. The potatoes are almost done. The bacon's done. Oh, and guys, I have coffee making for him. All right, guys, I'm going to put the eggs in. The butter is melted. Woo. Oh boy. Alright, that's one. And that's two. Woo. They're good, guys. They're good. He liked salt and pepper on his, so I'm going to put a little bit of salt. And he was heavy on the pepper, so I'm going to put a little bit of pepper, which I happen to love. All right, so I'm going to cook these very carefully because I don't want them to get broken or to get overdone. See that, guys? I'm going to cook like another minute, half a minute around the edges. It's getting a little crispy, then I'll turn it over. I usually flip my eggs in the pan. I don't know if I should do that because I'm afraid they're going to break. I think I'm going to do it the careful way, guys. I think that's what I'm going to do. All right. I'm going to be cautious today. Ah, nice. Yeah, you see, now I'm going to shut the flame off because they're getting a little bit, I don't want them to get, okay? I'm going to turn them over. I turn them over and I put them over here and let them sit there a minute, and I'm gonna get his toast. All right, guys, here's his coffee coming out. My dad liked his coffee with a little bit of milk and no sugar. So that's how I'm gonna drink it. I'm gonna do it like he did it. All right, I don't wanna do it how I did it. I wanna do it how he did it, because today, again, I'm honoring my dad. Okay, so the coffee's coming, and here's the toast. I'm gonna butter it now, and then we're gonna get everything on the plate. All right, guys, so here it is. Okay, you're gonna notice that the one egg broke a little bit on the side, but it still has the yolk, so I didn't make another one. And the other one is perfect. His home fries and the toast, guys. Home fries and the toast. The home fries are good, they're not burnt. The bacon's perfect. And I got his coffee with a little bit of milk, and I'm gonna taste it for him. Okay, this is in honor of you, Dad. Love you so much, I miss you. Thanks for all the memories and all you did for me. I love you. I'm gonna break the yolk a little bit because that's what he liked. There it is, and he loved to dip his toast in the yolk. We sat right here at this table, guys, and had breakfast. Right here at this table, so I feel like he's here, sitting with me across the table. It's hard not to get emotional, guys, because I miss my dad so much. But this is to honor him. I'm so glad I did this, guys. Brought back a lot of memories of him, like I said, sitting here with me at the table the last year of his life. And it was the best time to have those memories and to have him with me in that time before he passed. So thank you, God. I hope you're enjoying your breakfast up in there in heaven, God. Dad, I love you so much. An honor to all the Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the dads, all the moms that are dads, everybody who takes the dad role. Thank you so much for everything you do every day. And I love you guys. Don't forget to go to jerri-Ellen from Cooking with Neighbors and check out her video. All right, guys, happy Father's Day. Thank you guys so much for the support and watching. Here's to you, Dad. Love you. See you on the next video. Bye.